Hey everybody, beautiful day out. It's turning into autumn here. We actually had kind of a mild summer, not a lot of rain this year, so it's actually been very dry. I think all over the world it's been kind of like that because we're probably on a dying planet, and that's cool, great. But today I decided to try some cute food, predominantly by the brand Sanrio, known for Hello Kitty and Aggretsuko. So today we're trying the Hello Kitty, with that there, spicy noodle soup, instant cup noodles. And we also have the Aggretsuko pink salt flavor. I don't know if pink salt tastes different than every other type of salt, but pink salt flavored potato chips. Aggretsuko is a little fox office worker. Actually, I think she's kind of a Japanese. Is she a Japanese raccoon or is she a fox? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look that up. But she basically works out her frustrations by singing highly aggressive death metal. And it's apparently a really good series and a lot of fun. But I just dig that she, goes from cute little office worker to, rage screeching little weasel. And then this is not a Sanrio, but I just thought it was adorable. This is Chun Li on her own soda. This is Street Fighter. Ocean Bomb flavor, sparkling tea. So Chun Li apparently likes the Ocean Bomb. I don't know why that has anything to do with her. So first off, we're going to try the Hello Kitty spicy noodle soup, and they've been working on the house next door to me for over a year now, and apparently decided they really need to sell it. So the work crews have been coming and going and being loud and obnoxious all the time. So that's cool. And they're not here now, so I'm sitting out here. That's why I'm actually in my backyard and on my back step and eating outdoors because I, am not hearing power washers and saws and really loud Tejano music all the time. So, good on you guys. You like your gangster oompa music. So this is the, again, Hello Kitty Spicy Noodle Soup. This is by Prince Katsu, which is the brand. I've never heard of them. Maybe they just do these kind of branded things. The noodles here feel a little strange. They don't feel like normal cup noodle fried noodles. They're actually more like just a softened pasta. But we'll give them a shot. So a little broth there. Itadakimasu. Okay, the noodles are actually not bad. Good firmness, good tooth to them. They're a little slicker than I'm used to. Usually when you fry cup noodles, it makes the surface a little micro pitted and it holds the soup and actually has a good texture to it. These are a little slicker, but not bad. And again, the chew is actually pretty good. My problem here is the broth is kind of non-existent. There's really not much going on. This came with a packet of seasoning powder and dried vegetables, and then it came with, I believe they were like fried garlic and like an oil float at the end. But there's really not any flavor to these. They're very mild. Maybe Hello Kitty doesn't, like flavor. She's British, so who knows? She may not like food that tastes like things. Um, these are fine. They're okay, but again, it's kind of like eating noodles out of warm water. There's not even really a saltiness to them, and you could kick this up with, a good shot of soy sauce and some chicken bouillon powder. Just throw that in there to make the flavor better. But the noodles are not bad, and that's actually, I'm always, a lot of people are going to non-fried noodles now, and the noodles just don't taste good anymore. So these are actually not horrible, and not awful. Just wish and again, I'm not I really wasn't expecting much from the Hello Kitty noodles, you know. But yeah, there's just not a lot going on. I'm still eating them, so they're not as bad as some of them, especially the vegan noodles that I've had. But you know, okay. Hello Kitty noodles, 1 out of 10. Um, the noodles are a 4. The broth is a 2. These are the Aggretsuko um, pink salt flavored potato chips. There we go. It's always a daredevil proposition. Okay, these they don't look pink. They're not, you know, covered in like a pink dye. They actually look like kind of like Lay's. Smell like potato chips. These are really good. The texture's great. They are a regular flat chip. They're not ridged, you know. They're not a kettle chip. They're not thick. They're actually a relatively thin chip, but they do have a good tooth to them, a good bite, good crunch. The flavor is a little sweetened. I think they're using maltodextrin and stuff on them. So there's kind of a sweet saltiness, but not a lot. It's not like kettle corn where you're really tasting sugar, but there definitely is a sweetening component to them to balance it. These are really good. Yeah, 1 to 10 on a chip. 7 or 8, depending on my mood. But these are good. These almost taste like they have a seasoning on them, but I don't think they really do. It's like I said, there's the salt and there is a slight sweetness, a slight sugar component. But overall, these are good. I don't know if it's because of how long, you know, if these are out of date. They have a slight staleness to the chip. So maybe that's just from having them shipped over or whatever, but not noticeable, not a huge amount. I hate Lay's potato chips because they're just pointless. They're like the, you know, Wonder Bread of potato chips. There's no flavor to them. I don't like the texture. I just don't like them. They're like the most dumbed down version of a potato chip you can get. These kind of look like that, but they actually have some cooking. There's a little browning on them, and so there's some flavor. So these are good. Aggretsuko rocks. I can't talk today. Okay, and now we have the Chun Li Ocean Bomb soda, or actually, sorry, sparkling tea peach flavor. So somehow Ocean Bomb relates to peach tea. Started making a face, kind of making a face. I actually think the sparkling component is what's throwing me off here, because it tastes like kind of a weak peach tea, but the effervescence, the mitgas, is not necessary. This would actually be better if it were just a normal peach tea. And there's not a lot of flavor. Again, it's kind of bland. 110 calories, and so there's sweetener in here, there's sugar in here of some sort. I mean, look at our little cute little Chun Li. Look at her. So yeah, not bad. Again, I would prefer this actually without the effervescence. All right. So what we tried today, Hello Kitty noodles, not really worth your time. If you love Hello Kitty, you collect Hello Kitty, might be something, you know, just for that. They would be a cute gift for someone, and maybe for someone younger who doesn't really like a lot of flavorful stuff, maybe they would be fine. The Aggretsuko pink salt flavor chips were good, were really good, really like those. And then this Chun Li Street Fighter Ocean Bomb sparkling tea, just not not great, not horrible by any stretch, but and then again, maybe if you like a really lightly flavored thing, that would be your jam. I always talk about how well, these aren't great, and I keep eating them and drinking them. Yeah, otherwise the weather has been great lately. It's actually been very. I don't even have my air conditioner on. I haven't had my air conditioner on for over a week. I probably should turn the furnace on at some point, but part of me is like, I want to see how long I can go just letting the house be kind of cool. Because right now there's still tons of tree cover here. The leaves are still on all the trees. So when it gets down to like 45 at night, my house still stays cool all day and all night because it's not getting any direct sunlight, which is it's a great time of year. My electricity just drops because I'm not running the air conditioner and I don't run the furnace, so the gas is actually pretty, minimal. So I love this time of year because it's actually much more affordable, and I'm still trying to find a job. Um, Thanks to everyone. I've had people, I did a GoFundMe that went really well. I've had people loan me money. I've been doing freelance work for people. So I'm keeping my head just above water. And there's a point where I think, well, okay, am I keeping my head right above water like a drowning man, or am I keeping my head above water like an alligator? And I like to think of myself more like an alligator than a drowning man. So with that in mind, I hope you're all doing well, and I'll see you later.